Oh, well, that's a shame then. That's a load of new terrain that we didn't want generating then. Oh, well.
Oh, well. It's only a few chunks.
You're going through. I'm going to say I wasn't going through them. You're going through.
Okay.
Are you out yet?
Yep.
So you're invisible to me.
I'm right behind you. All right, let me log.
Not in a 2-eye block.
Why not?
We widen it up a bit, see if that'll help you get back in.
Meantime, I'll load up Sortex, so I know what the heck I'm looking at. Those textures seem to load a lot quicker when in the new version too.
Yeah.
Seem to. Or maybe, then again, Sortex is a 64, isn't it? Not a 32, so that may be why it's loading so slow. Alright, let's see where I'll pop in at.
You popped in the right place right in front of me, because I dug the roof out so it'll help.
Good, good. Thank you, my friend.
Let me get the jetpack thing out, the laser thing out again, just in case we need to shoot at anything. And when we get home, let's make a bow and arrow. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so unfortunately, yet another failing, because we shouldn't have been generating the terrain if it's not got it in it. I don't know. I might. I'm just going to experiment with the pack, but with the mod. But I can't make up my mind whether it's a good idea or not. It's nice that it's so compact and you can have absolutely huge sorting systems in very tiny areas. But I just don't like this idea that you put the items into it and it sort of like turns them into data instead of items.
I'm not quite understanding what the... It says it's data.
Yeah, right. Well, basically what it does is it... you can still see them as items if you open up one of the special applied energistic chests or whatever, but what you have to do is you have to create memory chips. You can only store as much as you've got memory chip. Now, it's got the biggest one is the 64K memory chip. And what that means is it means you can actually store about 64 different items in the storage on that chip. It's the hole. There's a hole here somewhere where we go down, isn't it?
Just a little further.
Oh yeah, yeah. How can I explain it? I'm not really sure how to explain it. It's very complicated. It's I don't like each chip. The chip has got 64K of storage on it with something like that. I don't know whether or not I can put it up, but let me see. No, I think it's beyond me to explain the damn thing because it's so weird.
That's fine.
That's weird. You just gave off diamond particles then when you ate that bread.
Why do you think my bread digs so well?
Does mine give off diamond particles? No, mine's giving off piston particles.
Yeah, what? I'm seeing piston particles.
What? Something's not quite right there.
Yeah. Ask you a question. What the hell is this thing?
Oh, right. This is called a wrath furnace, WRATH.
I was going to say it looked like something quite infernal there.
Yeah. And that fire that you can see in there is terrifying stuff. It will completely burn over stone. It will burn over anything. The only thing that will contain it is nether brick. And to make some items, like for instance in the sorting system, you could use the router, which we talked about the other day.
Sure.
You have to use dark iron ingots, and to get dark iron ingots, you have to cook a block of iron with this wrath fire.
Okay.
Now this is a dark iron ingot here. These are dark iron ingots. Sorry, them blocks of dark iron.
Yeah.
But what I do to cook them is, have I got enough iron to make another one? Let me see. My iron. 9. Yep. Let me make a block of iron. And you can try it yourself and see what happens.
Oh, you don't have to waste your iron on it.
Oh, no. It's not wasting on it. It's just because you can make wrath lamps with it and everything. It won't waste it, but it's... So if you come and put the iron into this deployer, which is the one on the right...
You just toss me some silver ore.
I've just tossed you some silver ore. Just tossed you a block of iron.
Okay, there's the block of iron.
Yeah. You must have already had the silver ore.
Did I?
The deployer is the machine on the right hand side. So if you open that inventory up and put the block of iron inside it, you'll have to do it from the side so you're not catching the redstone wire. That's it, yeah.
So put the iron inside it.
Put the block of iron inside, yeah. Then switch the lever on that's above the timer, and it will go around, and it will place the block of iron in the centre, and watch it turn the block of iron into black iron. It'll place it in a second. It's going to go. There it goes. And dirt burns, and then it breaks it and puts it into the storage here.
Wow.
What people tend to do is they tend to just like lay out a big square area of all blocks of iron, and then set it on fire with the wrath fire. But this is a controlled and safe way to do it. Sure. Because it places it, and then I've got a delay on this repeater here, so that it'll give it time to turn to dark iron before the block breaker breaks it and brings it right.
Fires off. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I just wish I could explain that applied energistics in some sort of way, because it really is. It's almost nonsensical. It's sort of, you can have chests in it, but it doesn't really store the stuff in chests.
That's okay.
It encodes the stuff onto a data disk. I'll send you a link to the mod, but to the mod spotlight of it. But I don't particularly, like I say, I don't particularly like it. But it is saving a lot of space. You can do in like about 4 or 5 blocks what I've done in a whole giant room up there. You know, and it seems very good for that. But it's just very new and would take a lot of... Oh, my sorting system's still working. Yay! That must have sent them through and macerated them. Yeah, it's macerating the tin.
Yeah, this last block right up here next to the tree is the one that your lap pack was in.
Oh, cool.
Your backpack.
Yeah, completely put it in the wrong pack. In the wrong... what's it? Now, if I put the gravel in here, it will take the gravel through and turn it to flint for me, won't it? Well, it'll macerate it when it can do, yeah. Can't macerate it yet because it's still a bit busy yet. I love this system. It took me ages to build this, but it's really, really nice. I like that. It's a lot simpler than I was expecting it to be. Oh, which is another reason why I've been looking at applied energistics, is because... you know, with all this talk at the moment, everybody's saying, "Oh, Elaram's packing it in." I don't think she is. As far as I know, I don't. Like you say, you looked on her blog, didn't you, the other day?
Right.
She doesn't seem to be, but you know, she's not going on the server or anything. So I thought I'll try and do a storage system that doesn't involve the red power, then, just in case.
Well, like I said, she did. You know, her blog said that she was just not abandoning it. She was just busy, but that was like 2 months ago. Yeah.
Right.
I think it was maybe early February. That was the last blog entry, so she could just be really, really busy again.
Yeah.
Lord knows it happens to all of us.
And we all go through periods of burnout too, don't we? Where you've had enough, like, yeah. But, right.
Case in point, these texture packs. I mean, how long has John Smith been doing the texture pack now? Years.
Well, I think he went through a phase where he stopped it, didn't he, at one point, and then he came back to it, and yeah.
And like I said, he's going through a phase where he has gone on hiatus again, so.
I definitely have to see if I can get start accumulating a texture pack I like again now.
You said it is much nicer now, that at least in the 1.5.
Yeah. Although when you get one that you like using, either for vanilla or whatever, and everything, give me a copy of it, and then I'll be able to see what it looks like to you, because I know the even in Sortex the places look completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And like the hive, when you sent me that jar file, it contained your texture pack for that, and I put the hive on, and the hive looks so different.
Yeah,
I'm so used to it default
different.
now. Very different. Right, 7:45. I better go and get ready. Put some food on.
Alrighty, man.
So, complete failure with that, but at least we got nether quartz on BROCRAFT. BROCRAFT was a success.
Key beast, utter failure.
Yeah, that's it. Does my pack need recharging? No.
Make sure I'm not wearing anything of yours. Okay.
It doesn't matter if you are or not. What's mine is yours.
I didn't want to be walking around with your jetpack or something like that on. There's a gas tier.
I haven't got a gas tier. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You've done that just because I've already put all my mob stuff in halfway down here, haven't you? And they give me some mob loot now that won't go in the system.
You got it. I like watching that vein pop out in your forehead.